Here we are, back to the action. A huge shot by Renegade Dyva getting on the apron there. And almost hangs up that huge hot shot there. Now we're going to drag her in the corner by her legs here. Renegade Dyva uncharacteristically exposing the top turnbuckle there. She better not do that. Might seem pretty sketchy. She doesn't want to get herself disqualified here. That's for damn sure. She throws everything going now. Off the top of hitting that huge drop kick. God, just rocking. They throw her in the corner, so it's to the corner. Now she has her pop up on the top rope here. Speaking like some freaking huge maneuver here. And hits that double arm suplex off the top rope there. This could be all short for Stacey Hardy right here. I think I want a 2 count though. Oh, look at this. I don't know. Stacey Hardy hitting the bout of your queen. Those 9 kicks to the gut followed by that huge cutter. This is one of the moves that makes Stacey Hardy such a multi-time women's champion, a 12-time women's champion. And only getting a 2 count that time. I mean, some moves like that is how Stacey Hardy's been able to win the last 2 Pandemoniums against her opponents. Huge M. Bison like stomped the top rope. And now out of nowhere, Stacey Hardy's totally in control here. Stacey Hardy goes for some sort of... I guess she pulled out of the ring after that one. Look at this. This thing. That's on top of that relentless, unforgiving mentality by Stacey Hardy. These unforgiving, dirty-like maneuvers that is weaken and brutalize her opponents. Stacey Hardy trying to do that full Nelson, but to no avail. Stacey Hardy trying to mount some type of comeback, but Stacey Hardy's always thwarting her attempt there. Like, I think Renegade Dyva loves to keep Stacey Hardy in that one particular corner there. Now here. And, oh my, that overhead double arm suplex there. I haven't seen Renegade Dyva ever do that move before. That's also what makes Renegade Dyva such a formidable opponent. She's just so capable, so versatile in that ring, capable of doing any type of maneuver. I mean, hell, she's known to do some power moves, some mixed martial arts, some brawling, even some high flying, some power moves, everything you can think of. Renegade Dyva is totally capable of pulling off any type of maneuver, it seems. And like we just saw, it seems like every match, it seems like Renegade Dyva is always doing some new type of maneuver. And that's what she has to do to keep up on her game, to wear down the likes of the Queen of the World, Stacey Hardy. Well, there's a reason why they call Stacey Hardy the Queen of the World. I mean, she's practically defeated and at least fought and defeated every single double X there's ever been. Occasionally a few jobbers here, but still she's fought at one point and probably even defeated almost every double X there's ever been here in UWA. And how many people out there can actually say they've defeated everybody there's ever been in that particular company? Only Stacey Hardy can say something like that. This, and again with the bout to your queen, and hits that cutter, folks. And this has to be the end right here. I mean, no one's ever kicked out of 2 bout to your queens. Drags her in the corner here. This is gonna be all she wrote here, folks. And look at that! Somehow Renegade Dyva managed to kick out the bout to your queen again. And believe it or not, folks, yes, in the past, these women have fought more than once. The first time they fought, Renegade Dyva won at Pandemonium 7. The second time these two women actually fought on Assault many years ago, in which Stacey Hardy was victorious. The only other time that these two ever fought when the title was on the line was that Beach Party Slam of 2008. Oh, look at this! And, oh, wait a minute, Bouncer Queen, and look at this, Renegade hitting that sex drive out of nowhere, literally out of nowhere, on that Stacey Hardy, reversing the Bouncer Queen, turning over here, and look at that, Renegade Dyva, your new women's champion. Emeny hitting that sex out of virtually nowhere. I gotta show you a replay of some of the action here. As you see, they get counted with that Luthez press. You see a random pin attempt here by Stacey Hardy. Of course, only getting a 2 count over the match of Enigma right there. We see once again Stacey Hardy goes to the well one many times with this crucifix powerbomb here. Even that didn't even defeat Renegade Dyva. He's got to go for this third bout here clean and somehow maybe Renegade Dyva telegraphed it. Somehow turned into a sex drive, turning over Stacey Hardy and getting a huge 3 count here tonight at Slow Despair. It was a historic win here tonight by Renegade Dyva.
Here's your winner and new UWA Women's Champion, Renegade Dyva.
No disrespect to their title match earlier on tonight, but this is the 3rd title match and with a new champion. This is perhaps the most historic one here tonight. Renegade Dyva ended the 12th reign of Stacey Hardy Women's Champion, and Renegade Dyva is now, after a 4-year-long drought, once again regains the Women's Championship in a huge victory against Stacey Hardy here tonight. It's a historic matchup here, folks. Stories have been so damn historic this year, but we're not done yet, folks. We have one more CBB up next before Pandemonium on the path to Pandemonium. This will be on CBB will be in March. Well, that first fight from the Target Center in Minneapolis, Minnesota. The last stop on the road of the CBB before Pandemonium. One of the most infamous, known CBBs of the year. Folks don't want to miss while that first fight.
Perhaps that he was abused.
Oh, look at this.
That's what
they were supposed to keep gearing up for the double Slow Despair matchup.
you should see yourself.
But I guess now we're going to be paying a visit from Vicious. And if you recall, folks, the last episode of Assault, episode 50, the enforcer Nick Willis, just like all of us fans here in the UWA, we want to know what exactly is going on between this man right here, Vicious, and that so-called Enigma Vicious. I mean, there's so many theories as to what's going on back around here. I mean, Vicious doesn't have all the answers himself. You think he would know, because he actually thought for a second that Vaughn Peanut had been behind this whole Vicious Enigma doppelganger controversy has been going on ever since Claim to Fame. And we found out this. I mean, we thought the Enigma Vicious and this Vicious were one and the same. But it wasn't until episode 49 of Assault when the Enigma jobbed out John Morrison, which we all expected was going to happen. Both of these Viciouses were here live in the flesh. So it's indeed the one thing we can comprehend so far in this whole controversy, this whole scenario, is these are two completely different individuals, but yet they go by the same name, Vicious, and they have so many damn near similar resemblance. Now you gotta wonder if these two men are possibly even related. Well, I guess now it's go time, because if Vicious is out here, obviously he's gonna be pulling out the Enigma, which that's what I want to see. I know that's what all you fans out there want to see as well, but I'm just surprised Vicious is able to come out here after what the Franchise Nation has been putting him through. We've seen so many beatdowns by the Franchise Nation for Vicious's insubordination, but come on, do we really think Vicious all this time was going to actually follow orders of the likes of Von Creed, Murphy Law, and the Franchise Nation, and of course Alex Richards? Look at this, here he comes. But on top of all this, like I said, speaking of the Franchise Nation, you gotta wonder, I wonder what the Franchise Nation is thinking about this Enigma Vicious as well. I mean, you gotta know they're probably intrigued. People like, Von Creed, Alex Richards, Murphy Law, I mean, they gotta be looking on to see this entity here. I mean, this man's like, this is a man who's 7 feet tall, 325 pounds. Just imagine how dominating the franchise nation would be if both these Viciouses were able to coexist in the franchise nation. Hell, just imagine what it would be like for the UWA if the Enigma and Vicious were a tag team. Now that would be damn huge. I don't want to get ahead of myself. I mean, obviously these two men obviously know each other. I mean, we saw a couple of the confrontations these two men have had over the last few weeks. Obviously, it's not a good relationship these two men have. So don't even expect a tag team relationship between these two. So I really can't wait up here now to see if I can get some answers, because this whole thing has been brewing ever since Claim to Fame. I mean, despite the Space Cowboys defeating Lost Society becoming the new Tag Team champions, despite Crimshana Blade becoming the new UWA champion, despite Outfitters retaining the Nomad's championship and Renegade Dyva becoming the new women's champion, this is going to be one of the most eagerly anticipated segments of the entire night here tonight, besides the Spur vs. Spur matches. I mean, all of you out there want to know what the hell is going on between these two men here. If anyone wants to know, the Enforcer Nick Lewis wants to know, because of course, as you know, the Enforcer said if he's going to get any answers by right here, Vicious will not be competing at this year's Square Despair. Folks, here we go. Let's finally get some damn answers here. Where'd he go? Oh, look at this. Wait, Ross Money? What the hell is he doing out there attacking Vicious? I don't know if that was a smart idea by Ross Money. Oh, look at this. Vicious is taunting Ross Money here. Yeah, I don't think that was a smart move at all by Ross Money. Look at this. That devastating choke slam. Ross Money, what an idiot. Thinking he can actually outsmart Vicious here. Oh, look, he got him thrown. What this means. And Vicious footprint took his head off. Took his freaking head clean off. Well, it's right there, but oh well. Look at this. And just unceremoniously whips him outside like a sack of trash. Well, there you have it, folks. Finally get some shed some light on this whole situation. So my theory was true. I guess the Enigma and Vicious are indeed two different individuals who do know each other from the past. I guess you could say they're from the Red Dragon, and who would have thunk it that this whole thing's been a battle of identities between the Enigma and Vicious. Well, folks, don't go anywhere, folks, because up next is the start of the XX Square of Despair match. Don't go anywhere. Don't go anywhere.